And looks like we're going to be getting back into the match as we are going in right now.
Will it auto start?
King's Row.
Oh. Show lobby. Wait. Okay, well, game starting.
I do believe it auto started.
Let's pretend I'm just really fast and started it on my own. So, welcome back to map number 2 of NACE Week 1 Match 2. Today, as mentioned earlier, we have the University of Hartford Red versus Bama White. After a close Lijiang Tower, Hartford Red is up 1-0 in the match. And it looks like the attacking team for map number 2 of King's Row is going to be Bama White. Now, they are on defense, Hartford, looking to run out with the Shamada brothers of Genji and Hanzo. Trueblade running the Zarya again, and the Baptiste Lucio support duo. Now, attacking team, looks like we're going to have a Genji Cassidy duo. A little surprising. I haven't seen a lot of Cassidy, but you know, if you pop on it, you pop on it. And then support duo, Moira, much of a ranked support, kind of a menace in the ranked game mode. Don't see a lot of her in competitive play, but I'm really interested to see how they decide to run this.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be trying to overload heals here with the Baptiste and the Moira. I think it's definitely more of the otter choice taken here, as you don't have a lot of utility out of the support line, more just a heavy amount of healing. We'll see how that stacks up against this more heavily damaged comp with Become based on the Hanzo. It's not just about which character you're playing, it also matters about the man playing the character.
Oh, this man is pumping out the damage. He's already at 70% to his dragon in the first 40 seconds.
Incredible.
Like, what?
This would not be the first time that we see a first fight, first ultimate from Become based. Incredible timing on the headshot there, securing a first team fight win as Bama White backs out of the fight.
And another one goes down after a body shot from Become based. Follow up from the Zarya and Baptiste of Hartford. And
it's going to be logs after logs after logs.
He sees this Zarya. He sees him through the wall. Knowing him, I have full expectation. He's just going to blindly shoot a dragon through the hotel. Oh! What'd he do? Blindly shoot a dragon? Yeah.
Did in fact do that, but that forced immortality early. Moira brought low, but obviously just standing there in the middle of the immortality field, kind of like a Chad. Once again, another Sonic, knowing their positioning and knowing when they're going to come in.
Oh my! Does he find another? He's pushing up really close here. This is
getting aggressive and getting the bubble. It's just trust from your teammate Trueblade there. Incredible combination, as able to just get a little bit more towards that next ultimate. I mean, that's the thing about moving forward in life. It's just step by step. Window out from Bama White.
It's taken down very low. I'm hoping to see Galaxy pop his window as soon as it comes online. An aggressive flame coming out from... Oh, he still manages to live. Galaxy pulls out his own. Grab completely whiffs! Oh no! Hey, but it's not the end of the day. It's not the end of the day. Orimuru looking at his blade, gets taken out. Hanzo again on this flank. Woohoo! And he finds his headshot. And he manages to live too. Does he get the healing? He gets the healing he needs. Pulls out another dragon. Where did that come from? Bullet gets blocked by the lamppost. Zarya now just beaming him down. The supports of Hartford are absolutely popping off. Now it's just Moira, Zarya, and perhaps one or two others coming back from spawn. But Zarya gets taken down to 1 HP. Moira brought low super well as low. Words hard. Blade comes out from Orimuru. Gets lost.
Oh, but
gets a double!
Is he able to
oh my god, he's at 5 HP!
They're gonna have to take out the Zarya here. The Zarya has very high charge.
Zarya won. Do they go for the... oh!
And here we are seeing the value of this higher healing comp. The Moira just completely ignored by the DPS of Hartford, really putting to shame this idea that this comp wouldn't be viable or is more of a ranked comp than anything else. That healing coming out clutch there. I'm hoping that they're going to switch back to the Hanzo, which is going to be large, especially to try and pick off and deal with this Moira, rather than just allowing her to heal up there. That was a bit egregious, right?
That was insane. Again, I've said it before, I'll say it again. The spectators need to be given access to the tab menu, because I need to see how much healing number Tater has after keeping Robo Hobo alive through that entire engagement.
I think Robo Hobo took something like 3 different E volleys from Become based on the Hartford here.
Does he go for the solo grab? Oh, he
Oh, he
doesn't. He
doesn't.
decides to
He's
hold.
saving
Oh,
it.
and now he
Oh,
goes for it after he finds 2 or 1.
oh, and that's brutal. That grab completely whiffed, not only in positioning, but kind of in timing. I mean, they finally get the Genji down, but I mean, that's Zarya on Bama White. It's going to be able to clean up that fight alongside a Tater. That was a tough grab to watch. Definitely should have came out a little bit earlier so that Genji wasn't able to get that much value. It's a very late grab.
Now, Bama White in control of the payload, looking to secure checkpoint number 2 here. How are our ultimates looking? Coalescence, High Noon, and Amplification Window. Oh, and they choose to combo him. Oh, the lamppost just saved his life, I think.
Yeah, just by a pixel, the Genji's able to get around up on that 3rd point high ground. Window coming out from Hartford here much later. Hopefully it's going to be good timing as that Zarya gets very low on the right side, but so is the Baptiste on Hartford. Oh, they're incredibly low and kind of grouping up on themselves. A well-placed dash here could be the turn of the fight, but a headshot onto Become Based from Bama White.
Zarya is just so high charge. Where is she? 84 charge. She has another grab online too. Looks like she's just going to hold it. Orimoru pulls out the blade in a lost fight. Audacious, to say the least. And
Yeah.
they're down to 3 minutes left to try and hold them back. Or alternatively, the attackers here have a whopping 3 minutes to try and make this last fight a victory and cap with at least like 1.5.
Yeah, but based off the games that I've watched,
Become Base finds 1. Become Base finds...
Base
Oh,
is
never
still,
mind.
still on the server. This 3rd point is going to be difficult. This is kind of where Hartford shines on this 3rd point. We find ourselves here quite a lot. Hopefully we're able to repel the enemy.
Another one.
Forces. Incredible. Become Based. Having
Another one!
on this. Oh!
Almost
Incredible.
finds the cast too. Knows
Wow.
that Zarya's there. How long until he just throws a blind dragon through the wall? Or
I'm
does
gonna
he
give
wait
30
for grab?
seconds.
Does he wait for grab?
I don't believe he waits for grab. I would be willing to put money on that. I think that he's probably going to back up to corner here and use it, especially with the Sonic
10,
this big.
9, 8. Oh no, it's right now.
Yeah, right now. A little early, but we knew it was coming. We just understand the mentality of this player. But he does split the team very, very well. Bama White having to push into a Genji who picks up 2. Blade finishing off a 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Pushed back all the way to their spawn. And let's be honest, there's a very good chance that Become Base still managed to build another dragon by the time this grab comes out. Unless, of course, it's the first thing used.
Alright, here's the thing though. I've been watching Become Base play Hanzo for 2 years at this point. I bet there's like... I bet I could count on my fingers how many times I've seen him combo his grab, his dragon with a grab.
Yeah, I think that's completely accurate. I've been watching him for the same amount of time. Doesn't really understand the idea of a combination, especially when you can just pop off all by yourself.
Big
However,
ultimates
Orimoru does
coming
go
out.
down.
Looks like all that's left. We're gonna have a blade and we're gonna have a window. Hopefully the Baptiste can survive. Oh, he gets taken really low. I'm ready for this hot swap over to the Orimoru Genji. Might be able to make something big happen here. High Noon comes out though.
Yeah, but they're encroaching in the last 10 meters here. Very strong
Blade
ultimate
comes
out
out.
of the Cassidy.
Oh my god, the healing! Takes out 1.
Ooh, isn't able to find the Genji who's also blading, but that Genji is really low. Goes down to Become Base. It's going to be a Zarya v Zarya fight on the point here. Please don't
this
C9.
charge difference though. There's
At the
so much
very
more
least,
charge
do
on the
not
enemy
C9.
Zarya. Oh! Oh! The bubble advantage. Genji's
Touch that-
back.
Okay.
Dragon comes out, and they manage to hold.
17 seconds left. That's going to have to be a rush fight from Bama White here as we enter into this last thing. We are 1.05 meters away from finishing off this map.
Orimoru
We need to
finds
make sure
the
that no
Moira.
C9s happen.
Oh, that could be
5
tragic.
seconds remaining.
The bubble comes out, saves the Baptiste. Tracer, only one alive to be able to touch this right now. Zarya not anywhere near enough. And they managed to hold 69.25 meters achieved for Bama White on their attack. 2 checkpoints and just a smidgen off from the 3rd. Let's see how Hartford can respond.
Yeah, it's going to have to be a strong attack here, which I definitely think, due to the streaky nature of the Hanzo, is a possibility, a very real possibility. But if they start to struggle, they're gonna have to hoist themselves back up, especially by their bootstraps, because it's gonna be really important that they don't mentally boom a little bit like they did in the middle part here. That was a very tough defense to watch, especially when it came to the ultimate usage from Hartford Red here. Hopefully they're able to turn it back around and you get an opportunity to look at their starting composition here, which is looking very similar to their defensive composition, something that we pointed out last time we saw them play on Kings Row, with accompanying a very strong performance by Nift_FPS_OW.
Something like that. Today we're going to be looking at the Become-based Widow at the start. Potentially just looking for information, maybe 1 or 2 shots to start with. I expect him maybe going back to the Hanzo in time. Unsure what he's looking for at the moment, though. Maybe he's just going to surprise someone with a grapple up.
Yeah. A little bit of swagger, which is being avoided here. A lot of people coming out of top. Looks like he might be trying to go for a merry-go-round pick.
Oh, finds the headshot. Okay.
That's going to give him the confidence to push in here.
Okay. Looking. Goes for an aggressive grapple. On this high ground. Finds the body. Gets poked out a little.
Ooh, isn't able to find the rest of that.
I just got a notification that Nift is online. Also, my second monitor is glitching.
Wow, I am praying for everybody that is in this match right now, especially if this does get brought to a 3rd and 4th, including Nift_FPS_OW. It'd be incredible to see. Become base staying on the Widow here. It's only an odd pick, but a sniper is a sniper. If it wasn't Widow, it'd most likely be Hanzo.
The biggest difference between the two, Hanzo, much more consistent damage, much easier time playing in a little close range, and a little closer to your supports. You see the Widow just gets poked down a little too easily, unable to get that healing, and Lucio falls. Now over on the Hanzo, just trying to find those picks he did during the first round.
And hopefully those are able to come online, as well as a capitalization on those picks from the rest of the team here. So they're stagnating a little bit, but it's going to be going into second fight territory. Still 2 minutes and 30 on the board on this first point attack on King's Route.
Finds the headshot, just like that. Man, it's just a Hanzo. He just is Hanzo.
He is Hanzo in every regard.
Grab comes out.
Grab coming up from Bama.
Do they have the follow-up? The lamb.
Incredibly Baptiste goes down to become base.
Hanzo taking one shot. Oh! What a player. What a gamer. Zarya, I believe, all that remains for Bama way. And become base goes for the dragon anyways. Doesn't wait for the grab. Unbelievably painful to watch.
It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. Oh, a blade coming up from Bama White here as they push onto point. Mystic trying to convert here,
Just
but
go for the grab. Go for the grab. HP, it's worth.
A large grab.
Moira fades out. Moira fades back in. Wait, what?
Fades back in.
Are they able to capitalize?
Ooh, I don't know if they are. They don't have the Baptiste in the fight right now, and the Lucio goes down, but the Baptiste gets traded by Become Base.
Hanzo's one shot.
Bama White here.
Probably gonna survive, I expect. That was a phenomenal hold. I'm looking for a blade here. I'm expecting him to pull the blade, the Moira pulls out the Coalescence, and then he just gets melted by the Coalescence. That's my prediction. Oh, they just C9! Oh, no! I can't believe that! We were busy with our predictions. Bama was just busy listening to us. They had no idea that we were capping.
Apparently, they listened to the conscious voice inside of their head, getting a little bit too loud for them, thinking, and the point just slips right through their fingers like water into the boundless ocean of my caster duo's eyes. That was a little painful to watch, actually.
I didn't even notice what was happening until I heard the objective open up.
I mean, I was just watching that POV, Orimuru, thinking about the possibilities of blading there, especially when the Genji got low. But it must have been a miscommunication as the Genji completely backed out of the fight, leaving his 3 teammates not pushing, not pulling back, just kind of having them in the wind. Oh, as Trueblade goes down here, a very strong Coalescence from Tater. They're going to have to back out of this fight. Oh, but they do invest Dragons. Hartford Red investing Dragons and then going down. Oh, it's so painful sometimes. not able to deflect the left click laser beam from the Zarya there. A little sad to see. But Hartford's going to be able to regroup, recollect their thoughts here, and re-push back onto the payload. Hopefully they'll have an easier time pushing long form, as opposed to trying to just break into a single point.
Now, once again, let's take a look at the ultimates online. Attackers have the grab. Oh, and the defenders have the grab of their own. Sorry, I meant blade.
Yeah, that's going to be a very strong grab. I think it caught 3, maybe 4. Blackout going down immediately. And this is going to be a slow cleanup for the rest of Bama White onto Hartford Red. We do find a pick. Hartford Red's able to find a pick onto the Baptiste, which might be large. We do have closer spawns here. Bama White has to walk that Baptiste all the way back. They send their Lucio. That's going to be a very tough position to put the rest of their team into. Sorry, not their Lucio. They don't even have one. So it's definitely going to be a long time until that BAP comes back. Hopefully Hartford's able to recognize this and analyze and act on this information.
If I were here for Hartford, I'd call for a blade to try and bait out some abilities. Well,
Or
that's just a
to
free
do the
kill.
same.
That works. Grav,
But it
get the
didn't
free
fade out any
kill
abilities.
on the most important target too.
Yeah, that
No.
that Zarya energy is going to be incredibly important to just reset, especially in the midst of everybody else resetting due to the Baptiste. They started to pull back Bama White there. Apparently the Zarya either didn't get the message or didn't expect the large cojones on True Blade to pop that grab and ensure them much more cart progress than if it was a normal fight.
Absolutely. Grav trying to just
Grab in
force
here.
them back. Oh, Hotsus! He's 1 HP! He's 1 HP! Manages to get taken out. Blade comes out from Orimoro, takes out the Cassidy. Now looking for the Zarya. Both bubbles have been expended, I believe. All that remains, and she's down.
Ooh-wee! An interesting blade there. Definitely the right ultimates were used, but I think that I didn't even notice that the amplification field went down. I'm a little surprised by that, sadly. Don't exactly know whether or not that was fully worth. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how they contend with the double support ultimates online for Bama White here. Hartford's going to have a tough time with 0. Pretty much 0 ult charge on any of their characters right now.
Does he find the headshot? Oh, deflect comes out. Coalescence being invested.
Hartford
little
disengaging from
invisible,
this Cole a
but-
little bit better. Yes, Hartford disengaging from that Coalescence incredibly well. Better than they did earlier in the fight, as Become Base finds another headshot onto the Genji.
They're looking for a big grab here, though.
The grab is online.
Are they just gonna
Is
hold
Bama White
it?
gonna invest?
Robo Hobo looking like he's...
Ooh, don't
Oh, he
hold
waits
it.
until he's one shot! How is he
It is
alive
able to be
still?
kept online.
How is he still alive? Oh, how is
nobody
he
else
still
grabbed.
alive? He gets taken out finally by Become Based. Looking at another grab. Do they grab Dragon? This is the moment. Do they grab Dragon?
This is
Place
the
your
final
bets.
moment possible.
I bet no. I bet he blind
I'm
dragons
betting no.
through one of the side. There it is. We called it, folks. Absolutely no regard. But it doesn't matter. Hartford
Oh,
Red
Lord.
wins map number 2, Kings Row, with another nail biter of a game.
Really coming down to the wire there. I honestly don't even remember how much time was left. Galaxy here, probably from the last fight. Absolutely from the last fight. This was large. So large that I think that he purposely walked off the map. Hopefully we're able to see it. Would be a small amount of BM, but would be incredibly funny.
That's a
In
4K.
fact-
I didn't even notice that.
Technically a 5K if you include the Baptiste. I don't even think that he saw his footing. Don't know if that's intentional. Definitely one of those questions I would love to ask in the middle, but we'll be saving the interview for the end of the match. We might be seeing a couple swaps here, as we do have Nift coming back from class is able to participate. Remember,
Oops.
this is a collegiate Overwatch being played right here for NACE Star League. Remember, all these people are student athletes. That's student first. Incredibly important to stay in school, kids, especially if you're out there. Do your homework and be responsible and productive members of society. But now that they are done, they have the opportunity to play and enjoy a good bout of sports as they go in here. I'm watching the replay, and this last fight was a real nail-biter. Very exciting things coming out from Hartford Red here, being able to keep their cool, survive that Graviton, which I believe was even a 5-man, and then Galaxy just doing the Lord's work on that Baptiste, hitting little every couple seconds to secure a very solid victory over Bama White. That is Bama White 0, Hartford Red 2, heading into third map here. And it looks like it's going to be Junkertown.